A long time ago, when the American frontier was still wild and untamed, there wandered a gentle man named Johnny Appleseed. The land was vast and filled with endless possibilities, but it was also a place of great challenges and hardships. The pioneers who ventured into this rugged terrain were in search of a new life, and they needed all the help they could get to survive and thrive in such a harsh environment. His real name was John Chapman, but everyone called him Johnny. Born in 1774 in Leominster, Massachusetts, Johnny grew up with a deep love for nature and a desire to make the world a better place. He believed that by planting apple trees, he could provide food and sustenance to the settlers who were carving out a new life on the frontier. Johnny didn't care much for riches or fame. He lived a simple life, finding joy in the small things and taking pleasure in the beauty of the natural world around him. His mission was not driven by a desire for personal gain, but by a genuine wish to help others and to leave a positive mark on the world. He wore old patchy clothes and walked barefoot through forests, rivers, and mountains. His appearance was humble, and he often looked like a wanderer who had little to his name. But Johnny's heart was rich with kindness and generosity, and his spirit was unyielding in its dedication to his cause. Instead of a hat, he wore a tin cooking pot on his head, which he used to cook over campfires at night. This quirky choice of headgear became one of his most recognizable traits, and it symbolized his resourcefulness and his ability to make do with what he had. What made Johnny special wasn't just how he looked, it was what he carried with him, a satchel full of apple seeds. These seeds were more than just potential trees, they were symbols of hope and new beginnings. Johnny believed that by planting these seeds, he could help create a brighter future for the people who would one day enjoy the fruits of his labor. Everywhere he went, he planted them. He traveled across the frontier, from Pennsylvania to Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, spreading his seeds of hope. Each seed he planted was a promise of growth and prosperity, a gift to the land and the people who lived on it. In empty fields, along dusty trails, and beside cabins, Johnny planted seeds that would grow into apple trees, bringing food and beauty to the land. These trees provided much-needed nourishment to the settlers and added a touch of natural beauty to the rugged landscape. He didn't ask for money. He gave trees away freely, believing that apples were a gift from nature meant for everyone. Johnny's generosity knew no bounds, and he was always willing to share his seeds and his knowledge with anyone who was interested. Farmers, travelers, and even wild animals looked forward to his visits. Johnny had a way with people and animals alike, and his presence was always welcomed with open arms. He brought a sense of hope and optimism wherever he went, and his kindness left a lasting impression on everyone he met. He would tell stories, share wisdom, and always leave behind a few planted seeds. His tales were filled with lessons about nature, kindness, and the importance of giving back to the earth. Johnny's stories inspired many to follow in his footsteps and to continue his legacy of planting and caring for apple trees. Years passed, and the trees grew tall. The apple trees that Johnny had planted began to bear fruit, providing food and sustenance to countless families. These trees stood as a testament to Johnny's hard work and dedication, and they served as a reminder of the positive impact one person can have on the world. Orchards bloomed across the countryside, thanks to Johnny's travels. The once barren and rugged landscape was now dotted with beautiful apple orchards, each one a symbol of hope and renewal. Johnny's legacy lived on in the form of these thriving trees, which continued to provide nourishment and beauty to the land. The people never forgot the kind man with the pot on his head and a heart full of love for the earth. Johnny's memory was cherished by all who had the pleasure of meeting him, and his story was passed down through generations as a reminder of the power of kindness and generosity. To this day, folks still tell the story of Johnny Appleseed, the man who wandered the wilderness planting hope, one apple tree at a time. His tale has become a beloved part of American folklore, and his legacy continues to inspire people to care for the earth and to give back to their communities. Want another folktale next? There are countless stories of individuals who, like Johnny, made a difference in their own unique ways. These tales remind us of the power of one person to create positive change and to leave a lasting legacy. Do you love videos like this? We have many more stories to share, each one filled with inspiration and wisdom from the past. Hit the subscribe button for more. Join us on this journey through history and folklore and discover the incredible stories that have shaped our world.